Hi everyone, and welcome back to another class, lecture, episode, whatever we want to call it, of health psychology. So last time we left off with talking about all the terrible things stress can do to our bodies, right? So while zebras don't get ulcers, I'm wearing my zebra shirt for you today, humans do. And, we are susceptible to the effects of stress, particularly because we are coping with these long-term chronic stressors, and these take a toll on our body. But it's not hopeless, right? There's lots that we can do in order to both change the systems that we live in, but also to individually cope with all the different stressors that we face. And so that's what we're going to be talking about in this lecture today. So we're going to be going through many different coping mechanisms and strategies. We certainly can't cover every way that you might cope in this lecture. Again, we could have a whole course on this, but we're going to be going through a few of the key types, and particularly ones that are strongly related to physiological responses to stress. Again, this is health psychology after all. So we'll start by talking about just some definitions and grouping coping strategies into different types, turn to talking about reappraisal, and so some cognitive strategies on how we can rethink our responses to stress. Then we'll talk about meditation and exercise and how these impact the heart and our stress-related physiology. We'll talk a bit about nature as well as pets, right? Obviously that's important to me and to Gordy as your TA, and so we'll talk about the impact of pets on stress, and then end with other types of social support. Certainly our animals can provide us with some types of social support, but as well people can, and so we'll talk about social support as an important way of coping. So that's what we'll talk about today.